This is I Miss You, no?
This is like a heart. It's
Heart.
like a heart.
In India, it's different, no? I'll take care of you tomorrow. In India, it's different, but in South Korea, it's exactly the opposite.
Like, no. No.
Hi guys, this is Amartya Smaran from Sakshi Post.
And this is Avantika, and today we are at a Korean restaurant called Goguryeo, located in Madhapur, and we are here to discuss about the global sensation BTS.
Okay, so let's start off with the...
With the formal hello in Korea. I think we all should do that. How do you go? 1, 2, 3. Annyeonghaseyo.
Yo.
All right. So to get started with, since I am not a fan yet of BTS or that I'm new to the Korean culture, no basics of it, so does he, we want to know more about what exactly is that excites you about BTS. So when did you all started to like BTS? Like when did it give you that, oh my god, this is something that suits me? So when did you start liking BTS?
I guess I don't remember exactly the date, but it was 5 years ago. I started liking them. I saw them I saw them performing in the Billboard 2018, I guess. They performed Fake Love, and it was so exciting. Everyone in the crowd went nuts. Like literally, they started cheering their names and everything. So I was like, oh my god, they look so exciting and interesting. Let me know something about them. As I started to know about them, I found it really exciting. Their dance, their visuals, their music video, everything, even the culture, everything about them is just amazing. So that's it.
When did you start liking BTS?
In lockdown, when I got bored, in lockdown itself. So I got bored and I just looked up BTS.
So for her, it was out of interest, and for them, it was out of boredom that has gotten them to, literally worship BTS.
Okay, so I'm a layman. I literally know nothing about BTS. So it's your job to educate me. Alright, and we've written down few questions and we'll ask you. Cool? So what's the next question?
So BTS fans have this bias, like they have 7 people, and out of that they have like one person that they stan and everything. So who is your bias or bias wrecker? So who's your bias?
My bias is actually Taeyong V, and Wrecker is Jungkook.
So there's a different way in which you pronounce all these names, right? Like, okay, so we'll get to that part later.
Who's your bias?
So my bias is Jimin and my wrecker is Suga or Yoongi.
My bias is V, Taeyang, and the wrecker is Jimin.
See, the only name I know about BTS is Jungkook. Like he's like BTS and then there is Jungkook. Oh, he's called the International Playboy. He calls himself an International Playboy. That's so cool. So, apart from BTS, is there something that excites you about the Korean culture?
Probably kimchi. I've never tried kimchi, but I'm very excited to try kimchi and their food.
So, did you try ramen?
Yeah, I've tried ramen and it was like yummy.
Maybe what do you like about it, or what do you want to discover about the Korean culture?
The food.
Tteokbokki.
The camera is going to zoom in now and I'm going to say skincare. Korean skincare. What do you want to try, Amartya?
What?
What do you want to try about the Korean culture?
Korean culture? I've got nothing on my mind. Yeah, probably the language. Or just like go on a date with few women there. They look really cute.
He wants to go out on a date. So I think it's food, skincare, date. Okay. So what's your... I'm not going to ask you because you won't say anything anyways. What's your...
I'm supposed to ask them questions. You're not supposed to ask me. Okay. What is your favorite BTS song, guys?
Dynamite.
Excuse me, one second. Why are you raising your hand?
I only know one song.
Okay.
Mic drop.
Okay, what's your favorite BTS song? We'll start off with you.
Mine, Magic Shop, Love Yourself Answer. Okay, one, Magic Shop.
And why?
Because that lyrics relates to me a lot. whenever I had a hard time, I used to listen to that song a lot. It has such nice lyrics.
Spring Day for me. Spring Day.
Spring Day.
Very good song, and I love it.
Did it play in this place while we were sitting? Oh, that's why she was so excited.
Mine is Dynamite.
I think Dynamite is quite popular on Instagram Reels. Did you hear? It goes like ta 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 ta. No, okay, no, okay. Oh my God, okay.
Alright, so if you guys could live like one member of the BTS fam, who would it be? Fam. BTS fam.
She wants to live with all the 7.
Me too, all the 7. I can even marry all the 7.
Be their dog. I wanna be their cat.
She wants to be their cat.
What's your name again? Pragnya wants to be their dog.
Cat.
Pets. Nice.
See, when I say BTS fans are like hardcore fans, this is what I mean. So everybody has a comfort song apart from the song that they like, a song that they would want to listen to over and over again because that's something that kind of soothes them. What is your comfort song from BTS?
Heartbeat from BTS World. Heartbeat.
Mine is Magic Shop only. Magic Shop. I am stuck. Bro, you have to listen the song, like read the subtitles. It's just so nice. It like literally comes right to your heart. It's so nice.
Are you crying?
No, I'm not. Sweating.
Okay. So,
let's look into the book. We'll cut it.
I think this question, I think every other person is going to ask who's not a fan of BTS. So we think BTS is overrated. Like, not we, but crowd in general have this notion that, BTS is overrated. Like, they're just given the credits for nothing. What would you say to that? Because being fans, I know you must be biased towards them, but from a perspective, what would you say to people who say BTS is like overrated?
Okay, probably people think BTS are overrated because of few armies who keeps comparing them to these other Western artists, and they'll be like, oh my god, your artist doesn't know anything, my artist does everything, he knows to dance, he knows to... Like, people are free to choose whoever they like. If you don't like BTS, that's not a problem, but just don't show hatred on them. That's what armies are asking of. But like, there are some part of armies who just like, when someone says something about BTS, they just go like, oh my god, how can you even say that? That's not necessary. You can like leave it off. If they don't like BTS, it's their choice. You like BTS, you like BTS. That's it.
Okay.
I think I would agree upon that. Would you agree to that?
Yes, I agree. I actually do agree.
I think
No,
really scared because there are a lot of army people sitting here.
No. So I like her point of, you should have your own choice, right? Like, you should be allowed to choose what you want, and that's a very good point.
Do you want to add on to something?
BTS, when you look from the outside, you think it's only music. But when you finally get into the fandom, it's not just music. It's the message they spread, the things that they stand up for. They spoke in the UN. And it's, I think, very impactful once you get to know them. And people judge them just because of the gender roles that they break. And I think that's not something you should do.
The same. So, today in the afternoon, when I was researching for this particular interview, I came across a very good point about BTS, about their gender inclusivity. Like, I've seen artists wear up skirts and dresses, put on makeup. They don't really have, a restricted way of performing their songs or their dressing style. So what is that something that you appreciate about them, or how does that impact you being gender neutral and inclusive about all genders?
I completely appreciate them wearing anything they like. I mean, even in many dance videos and performances, they wear skirts, they wear like these stockings, fishnet stockings, and I think that it's very nice and very nice. That's it. All the stereotypes, and it's giving another hope to a lot of people who are not coming out. Like, it is inspiring many to wear them. So that's a big deal.
So, if you were given a chance to convince somebody to actually like BTS or maybe give them a new perspective about BTS, what would you actually tell such people? Like, just how would you explain that? Give them a chance, give this artist, give this band a try. How would you try to convince somebody?
Watch their UN speech and watch videos of what they stand up for. You will automatically.
They've been to the UN.
United Nations. They've given speeches twice.
That is so cool. So so BTS is not just songs; it has more to it.
More like you got the dance, you got the music videos that share many messages. You've got like funny, entertaining stuff like Run BTS and their lives. They're watching the Soup, like web series, Born Voyage, everything. That's like it's a whole package. If you're looking for anything like song, dance, fun, entertainment, everything you got. Everything.
Could you guys educate our viewers as to what BTS's motto is? Like, what's their philosophy as a band? Love yourself.
I think that's very much needed in this generation. Self-love. Na?
Okay,
This saying where RM says that no matter who you are, where you're from, your skin color, your gender identity, speak yourself. That sentence inspired so many people. He said that in the UN actually. The first time when he attended the UN, this was his speech. Totally.
Inspirational. Like it's simple yet so inspirational. So how are you liking this place? I think
Amazing. I'm in love with this place. I want to live here forever.
BTS all over, and they've been just admiring this place from the time we got here. How are you liking it?
You've seen me dance all this time.
I would like to dance and scream and do everything I want.
I think it's a BTS paradise. Right?
Not only BTS, all the K-pop and K-drama lovers.
okay. I think we can ask them one more question. Like,
yes.
so what are the other K-pop bands that you follow, or K-pop shows that you watch? K-dramas.
Stray Kids, BTS, TXT, GOT7, EXO, NCT. There's so many. And hyphen. True. Yeah. 17.
Yeah, many.
Multis. We're all multis.
Did you know anything apart from BTS existed in the career? He's basically in grade 1 of Korean.
Not even grade one, I'm in kindergarten.
So how are you liking? Why am I asking you questions? You are supposed to interview people.
How am I liking this place? We'll talk about this later.
So basically, since Korean is like a whole new language for you to understand, you barely, maybe when you heard the first song, you didn't know anything what they were saying, right? So how does this language barrier help you grow, or how does it really matter to you?
Subtitles.
So there are websites that translate the lyrics into English for you. When you finally understand what they're trying to tell through the music, you will automatically like them. And you'll automatically be attracted.
Feel, attraction, feel, understanding.
In India, there are more than 30 languages. When there's no barrier in communicating within India, why should there be a barrier outside?
That's so true. In fact, a lot of people I know, after K-dramas started coming up, they started speaking thoda Korean. Yeah? I know. Yes. She can speak. Okay, let's hear her
Alright,
speak
so
something. Just say something.
like, what's your fluency level? Okay, say whatever you want to say.
Okay. The first thing is Sarange, I love you. Borae, I purple you. Purple you. Okay, I purple you. Bogoshipho, I miss you. Bogoshipho. And Kamsahamnida, thank you. Like, just, like, only the words, bro. The basics, like, only the words I know the translation. We don't know that. Like, If we hear a sentence, we can like analyze it in our brain and like, okay, she's saying this. Okay, we can like.
French, 6 years of learning French, and I still have hard time. These people heard songs and they can decode that language.
These songs, K-dramas, their videos, everything from 5 years.
Textbook learning, there's a difference between textbook learning and learning through K-dramas. When you see Tamil movies, you automatically know Tamil. It's like that. If I learn Korean from textbooks, I won't know.
Sarange! I know. Do it. Sure, see this.
This is I Miss You, no?
It's like a heart.
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 In India, it's different, no? I'll take care of you tomorrow. In India, it's different, but in South Korea, it's exactly the opposite.
No. Since I am starting off with Amartya, my journey about Korean culture, K-pop and K-dramas, what are my do's and don'ts? Like, usually when you're starting a K-drama, some people tell us, don't start with this, you'll not like it, start with that. So, what are some do's and don'ts probably we should follow if we are trying to start, I forgot what I was saying.
Okay, you want to start?
Yes.
The first thing you should do is not listen to K-pop, watch compilations of them having fun. That's how you will get into it.
And even the dramas, K-dramas.
They're very popular for showing their behind the scenes and.
Yeah, then you get to know.
Okay.
Use that. Beep.
Beep.
Start by watching compilations of them being stupid, then you will automatically.
He is distraction. So I think So what should be my first? Okay. So wait. There's a thing about these heroes here that they all live together and somehow still manage to keep the band together. So what do you think about the harmony that they share? They all live together in the same house, I believe, right?
For 10 years now. They've been
10 years. They all stay to. Could you stay with somebody like that for so long?
I'm so used to living alone.
There are scenes where there are two people who are in a different place and they're like, oh, I can imagine those other two doing something, and it cuts to them doing exactly that. They know each other that well.
I know. Oh my god.
Astrologers.
I know.
Being
Telepathy. But I think that's so much about K-pop. I mean, when we want to explore new things, I think it's really good to have a new perspective instead of, just muting ourselves, saying that something is not good or nice. Until we explore something, we can't really decode it.
Yeah, I agree. Today I got to know a lot about K-pop. I'll go home, I'll take my bath, and I'll just watch the compilations of K-pop stars BTS.
And he'll forget all the office work he's supposed to do. He's just doing this. So that's all for this video right now. We're all excited to explore the Korean culture and everything about Korea. And if you're looking to, explore some of the Korean cuisine right here in Hyderabad, I think you could check out this place. Why did he laugh?
What's the name of the place?
Goguryeo. See? Goguryeo Restaurant in Madhapur. And that's all for today. This is Avantika.
This is Amartya Smaran.
It's Ranjini,
Regnya?
Sanjana.
Signing off. Sarange! He's still struggling.